Hello again. This is Coach Noah coming to you from part two of the Nutrition with Noah show for Friday, August 23rd, 2013. And the topic for today, leading up to the kick-ass call on generosity this coming Sunday, August 25th, from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're talking about generosity. Last night I asked you who is the most generous person that you know and how could you emulate them over the next day or two and share your generosity with someone else. Today's question is, what is the number one most generous thing that you've done in your life? And if you can't pick one, pick two or three. But what are your top generous acts? You know how there's always that conversation or those bumper stickers that says random acts of kindness? Well, what are your random acts of generosity? Or maybe they weren't so random at all. What are the generous acts that you have practiced in your life? And, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of courage to say something nice about yourself. So often we get caught up in this is good, but so often we can even sometimes get distracted by complimenting and seeing the best in others when we don't necessarily take time to look and see the best in ourselves. So I'm asking you to kind of open up your heart to yourself in this show and take a look at how you've been generous. What's one of the top generous things that you've done in your life? I know the first thing that comes to my mind is I drove my niece's grandmother to the hospital when she was born. That's something to me that sticks out of my mind as something that was generous. It was a very touching moment for our whole family as my niece was coming into the world. That's one thing. So what's one thing that you've done where maybe you've gone out of your way? Not that you wouldn't have done it, but it was still a special, generous act. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd also love to hear you on this week's Kick-Ass Call on Generosity. Again, it's this Sunday, August the 25th, from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you'd like to be invited to the call, go ahead and email noah@coachnoah.com. Again, that's noah@coachnoah.com. Have yourself a terrific morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world watching this. Thanks again so much for watching the Nutrition with Noah show, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.